friends, Nat here. Thanks for checking out another one of my videos. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's NatMoran and I live in my truck camper with 3 dogs full time. I make friends. I get so excited when I see other people in the parking lot. Like, this place was completely empty when I got here last night, so oh, I made friends. Good morning. It's a little loud this morning. There's a snowplow coming through and disrupting the morning rituals. I slept at a trailhead last night, one that I've slept at multiple times. I just love it here. It's right in town, there's plenty of service, but look, it's right off I-70, but there's other people here, but you can see it's snowing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the truck started and start getting warm. It's pretty cold. Some heat in here. I think they're redoing that road, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get out right now, but let's at least get the heat on. We're gonna start by getting some charge on this Jackery. I didn't have an opportunity to really harvest a whole lot of solar last night, so because I basically was trying to get into Breck again for an appointment I have later today, and I got to camp and it was already dark, so I have 2 Jackeries. I've got an 850, I think, and a 500, and really the 500 is all I need. But the other one I have is at 100%. This one's at 50, so we're just gonna put some charge on it, get this morning going before we head to town and take care of some chores and so forth. So I'm just getting some gas and everything's frozen. I used some water this morning in the RV when I was getting ready, and when it does that, sometimes it spits some water out of the back, and it's completely frozen now. It was snowing this morning. Nothing was sticking or anything, but just to give you an indication, it's definitely below freezing. It always feels so good to have a full tank of gas, but it always breaks the bank. At least I saved 3 cents a gallon. I am going on a couple of weeks now on the road, and I have to say, today I've had several cold days. Today is by far the coldest day I feel I have had, which is interesting because it's not technically. When I was boondocking a couple of nights ago, it got down to about 14 degrees at night, and that is way colder than it is right now. In fact, let me just pull up the temperature. But the difference is it was really windy that day, and I think I just kind of huddled up in the car and it didn't really feel. It's 25 degrees right now where I'm at, so it's definitely not as cold as it was the other day, but for whatever reason, I cannot explain it to you, it feels so much colder right now than it did when it was 14 degrees the other day with all that wind. I don't know if there's a lot of moisture in the air because it is kind of snowing. It's flurrying off. It's trying to snow, I should say. But everything is frozen. My pipes are not frozen on the inside because I did have the heater on. I have a Mr. Heater buddy type thing, and it runs off those little green propane, which I have to go get some more of because I have exhausted my portable little tiny propane bottles for the Mr. Heater. But everything's fine. My pipes are fine and everything's good. It's just the outside of the truck is frozen and it's very chilly. My toes are cold. This is the first day I haven't been able to wear sandals, because I usually can put up with the cold and I will wear sandals even when it's really, really cold. But today, no, I've got the tennis shoes on with the socks. But you know, I'm not complaining. This is definitely what I wanted. I wanted to have this experience. You know, this is why my first destination was Colorado, because I wanted to experience the tail end of winter, early spring in Colorado. Now I'm in the mountains. I'm at almost 10,000 feet right now, just shy of it, and it's definitely still winter here. Now during the day it does get into like the 50s, But today is not one of those days. So the sun is trying to peek out. I don't know if you just noticed the change in lighting, but the sun is starting to peek out. There's a little break in the clouds, so I'm gonna enjoy that for just a second because I can actually feel it radiating. But yeah, so the plan for this video, I am heading west. I am getting out of the mountains and going into the desert. So I'm a little sad to be leaving Colorado. I'm gonna be in Colorado for a few more nights. I'm not just exiting this beautiful state, but next week I will be leaving Colorado. I'm gonna go ahead and leave Colorado about a week early and start making my way west and then figure out where I wanna go. I'm a planner, so I have created this huge plan for myself and I've already changed it significantly. I have learned to just be resilient, go with the flow. If I don't wanna follow my plan, that's okay. I don't need to stick to it. It's my journey. It's not something that someone has set for me. But anyways, I am going to go into the city market here and get some groceries because I am almost out for my weekly supply. And like I said, I'm going to be hitting the road and I'm probably going to be staying at a rest stop tonight. So I want to make sure that I've got good food and ready to go. All right, I'm done rambling. I'm going to go grocery shopping and then get this day going. I've got a couple errands to run and then we are hitting the road heading west. Current situation. Free parking in Breck. Look, I'm harvesting solar. Not a bad day. Sun finally came out. Okay, so now it's time to get back to what I was doing, but there's my power bank. Looks like I'm getting no solar. I unplugged it. There we go. So I'm harvesting a little bit of solar, not much. Here's my work buddy. Hi. Oh, and then the jealous brother. Rivalry. Let me just get out of your way. Oh, he sees somebody outside. What you see? What's you seeing? Are you good guard dog? Guard dog on duty. Hello. Hello. He's very vocal. Hey, bud. Hey. Agron. Agron. Do you like this lifestyle? Oh boy. You keeping me safe? You keeping me safe from all the hikers? Oh. You throwing a fit too? What a cold morning it is. I'm completely frozen. The inside windows completely frozen from condensation. My pipes are not frozen, so that's a good thing. Outside of my truck, completely frozen. It is cold in Colorado. I've decided to just completely change the plan. I'm still going to Utah, but I was going to stay in Colorado one more week near Grand Junction, but I think I'm going to spice it up a bit and go south. I want to go to like South Utah, maybe check out Monument Valley and yeah, see what that place is all about and find some cool campgrounds on BLM land or public land. I'm just trying to figure things out, and I love Colorado, but I want to see something I haven't really seen before, so I think that's the plan. So I got some coffee, and I'm gonna hit the road. I've got about a 6-hour drive, and I'm in no hurry. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Somebody's bumps got me. Ah! Whoa! These bumps! I'm telling you. Ah! Okay, that was my Kevin Hart impression. I just saw a bumper sticker on a truck that said, hold on. Okay, that said, embrace your inner pickle. So, words of wisdom for today. Embrace that inner pickle, baby. Embrace it. Whatever that means. Yep. Okay. It's bouncy. One more. Woohoo! Alright friends, I am in Fruita, Colorado. Just went to their welcome rest stop that has a free dump site and free potable water. So I just filled up my truck, I dumped my tanks, filled up my 6-gallon jug. Life is good. But anyways, we are heading into Utah. We are very close to the Utah-Colorado border where we will go south. My plan is to go to Mexican Hat, see if I can find any free camping out there. If not, I will adjust accordingly. But it looks like the highs are in the almost 80 degrees and the lows are pushing high 30s, low 40s, which is a whole lot nicer than what it's been here in Colorado. Pretty much every night for the last week has been in the teens and the highs have been like 30. So it has definitely been cold. I have a suspicion that when I get to Utah, I'm gonna be a little heat shocked, but I'm gonna take it with open arms because it has been very cold. My truck has been frozen just about every single morning when I get up, and it's gonna be nice to have a little bit of a thaw out. So well, there must be a motorcycle club coming up because there's a bunch of motorcycles. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this one up and I'll see you all in Utah. I'm in Utah. Hey everyone, I have made it to camp. Look at this amazing place. I am here in Mexican Hat, Utah at the Mexican Hat free camping area. The hat is actually right behind the camera. You can't really see the river from here because there's trees covering it, but I promise you it is there. Today it did not really go as planned. I actually had some car trouble. My engine light came on while I was leaving Grand Junction, Colorado. So I ran the code and unfortunately there's something wrong with the electrical. That's something I'm going to end up looking into, but from what I do know, that engine light likes to come on occasionally and it's usually an electrical issue that's throwing a code for no reason. It's happened before, unfortunately, when we put in a locking system. It kind of jacked up the whole configuration of the electrical. So I'm hoping that that's all that it is that it's just a, just something minor, like the electric throwing a code or something, but I'm going to keep an eye on it and make sure that nothing is wrong. The truck is running fine. Otherwise, there's no issues. It's not overheating. or anything like that. So I feel pretty confident that it's the same issue that it has done in the past. I'm not going to stress too much just yet, but I am going to keep a close eye on it just in case it's not that. But anyways, I am nice and toasty here in Mexican Hat, Utah. I'm actually kind of hot, but the breeze feels pretty good. The sun is actually about to set behind this little ridge behind the camera. So I'm pretty happy now. I'm going to go make some dinner and wait for the sun to start setting so I can take some beautiful pictures, maybe drink a glass of wine and relax from this very long day of driving and eventful activity.